Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training with Duk-ie. And Duk-ie I'm taking things nice and slow with because he's going to be a good dog. Very good owner that's putting in a lot of time to learn and grow, and I like that. It's not that common, believe it or not, that you get owners that have the attitude that they want to learn and grow, and it makes such a difference. Duk-ie, good. So, and like I told them, the more you put in, the more I put in, right? So if I have a customer like this that comes at me, I'm constantly trying to teach and let them grow. So I'm sending them things, messages constantly, sending them information. She's going to actually start going out and studying my first healing series of videos that I've got on. For those of you that don't know, we have that on our channel. If you go to the channel, the main channel page, and you go underneath, there's a bunch of these tabs. And one of them is called the community tab. It allows me to put out a community-wide type of posting and announce things, or to put in videos or do things like that. So I've got a group of videos on healing. It goes over the basics: right about turn, left-hand turn, right-hand turn, etc. And it teaches you the basic fundamentals of how to handle the leash, right? And these are the things that I would teach my customer when I get done with the in kennel and I get in board. Hup, hup, good boy, good. There you go. I see. I will be looking to teach her specifically those lessons. Now, what does that entail on the customer side of things, right? On the customer side of things, if they do what they're supposed to be doing and put the work in that I'm always talking about doing, getting off the couch and putting the work in, that's what's going to make the difference, right? You have to think of it just like I always talk about playing a guitar. If you first learn to play a guitar, hup, you end up following a little book, and it tells you where you put your fingers on the frets at certain points for F and G and the different notes. And then you start practicing. In the very beginning, you have to really think about what you're doing, right? And the more you practice, pretty soon your unconscious takes over things, and you no longer have to think about where your fingers are going. They just fall there. And then you're starting to try to think about trying to make really nice sounding music. So it's about the pressure on the strings, etc. But after a while, when you play guitar, when somebody plays an instrument, it's an unconscious that is running the show, right? It's not your front of your brain anymore. It's your unconscious, and you're making music from a different place in your mind that ends up creating vibrato, which is in music terms is feeling, right? And that feeling comes from you being good enough musician that you can actually understand how to make sound and make music, but now you do it with feeling, right? Well, that's what I kind of want to get you to do when I'm working with you. I want to get you to the point where you really understand how the dog is worked, and you have your motor movements all worked out where you don't have to think about where your hands are at on the leash, what you're doing, etc. Now you can put your concentration into reading the dog's body language and doing other things so that your timing is correct, right? So there's a lot goes into it. It's not just the training of the dog. More importantly, it's the training of the owner. And if you have a training firm that makes you think that you've got a robot and they're going to do the work and you're going to get given back a dog, and that's what was going to stay that way for the rest of its life, forget about it. The dog is going to backslide. It's going to go right back into the same old behaviors because you don't know how to treat the dog right, and you don't have all this stuff worked out. It takes work. You got to get off the couch, right? And there's times that I have customers, a lot of times, that aren't willing to get off the couch, and there's only so much I can do for them. So I do the best job I can, but then there's other times that I have customers like this that looks like she's really going to go for the gusto, and we're going to get a customer that really works hard to deserve the product that I'm going to give her. I'm going to give her a product and teach her what she's going on, that this dog is going to be a companion dog slash executive protection dog to die for, right? If she's willing to put the work in. That's the key. Nope, come on. Place. Good boy. Yeah, you go, boy. Good. So he's doing really good with all the basics. We got a good pattern. So now we are ready to start going into the healing. And I've already got him broke into the stem collar a little bit. Excuse me, I keep saying stem collar. To the pinch collar, where he understands that the pressure is going to cause him a little bit of discomfort. So now I can just put pressure and he gives to it, and right away I give him the food. We've taught him to kind of basically give to pressure. There's a whole nother level where we really get into teaching the dog to give to pressure, and that specific lesson is done a little bit later, I think. But right now I'm real happy with where Duk-ie is at. He's understanding the go right, go left. He's spinning in that regards. Now I need to start getting him at my side. So what I'm going to do is he's going to start seeing a different thing. Right now his picture that he's used to seeing is this right hand going this way, pointing at something, and sure enough, there's the food, right? He's not used to the left hand. I need to start balancing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the left hand in here, and I'm going to start asking him to sit for me. Notice it's not there. So now the food's in the left hand, and I ask for a sit. He's all excited, just like he was on the first day when he came out. And now I'm going to start teaching him to be paying attention to this reward placement and this luring hand, meaning something different. Remember, dogs see in pictures. So when he sees this picture and body language of me going like this, okay, he right away is going to follow it. And as time goes along, he'll get better and better. And I was holding the food until he gave me the behavior I wanted, which was sitting. And then I just lured him back into it, right? His nose is right in my hand. He wants it. There it goes. Good boy, good. So we're going to start that now, where we start teaching him how to stay at my left side, and we're going to be working on that different picture. He's wound up this morning. He's in a good mood. He's in a good mood. Yes, he is. Yes. So we're going to do this. We're going to set patterns of 2s and 3s. So I'm going to do this a few times. Duk-ie, where I'm spinning, and this is what he sees, okay? That left hand that's right there. There it is. Good. Good boy. Good. Nope. And he's confused because of the equipment. So let me go ahead and take it out of here, because he's going to keep wanting to dive to this equipment that I've already conditioned him to do. Not his fault. So I'm going to take this out of here. These training props, training tools, my bowls and the table. Set those off to the side so I have this area open. Watch this body language. Yep. Okay, he sees that. That's his cue to come right into the hand, right? He's used to that. He's not used to seeing my left hand and having himself be on the left side. So we're going to start that today. We just started it right now, matter of fact. This is his first time he's seen it. Duk-ie, Duk-ie. Good boy, good, yes, good. And we're going to try to spin him around, lure, and right up into the sit. There he is, okay? So this left hand is going to be something he sees. It's going to be a different picture. It's going to mean to him to be at my side. This is the luring aspect of things. And the very start with the puppy, right? Nope. Come on. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good. Come on. Nope. Good boy. Good. There you go. Right away went to the ground. I give it a little taps. There wasn't much. I'm just reminding him he's supposed to be here. Remember, he's a young puppy. That being the case, his brain has a tendency to float. Yes, good boy. We want to keep things short and sweet. So we only need a couple, 2-3 minutes in seeing this picture, and we'll keep doing it 2 or 3, 4 times today. Nope, nope. Yes, good boy, good. Come on. He's scratching because the irritation of the collar kind of irritates him. So he stops and scratches, which is only natural. Good. Yes. Good. We're bringing in the clicker because this has already been done in every place. So we're going to pair it the same way here as we do in other areas, which means he's learning that he's going to wait for that means food's coming. So it's here, food's coming, right? And then the luring off, notice I step off with my left foot first. That starts right away. Always lead off with the heel on the left foot. Stay with the right foot. Good. Good. And we got a good steering of the boat. I like that. And the rudder's right there. This is what we want to get him started, right? Nope, nope. The no comes in. He's starting to understand what no means. Slow but sure. No means you're not doing it right. We want you to do it again, right? Yep. I think we're done right now on this session. It doesn't need to be much. I'll come back and show him the same pictures again. Do a few steps to the left-hand side. Mix it up with the other stuff that he's already doing. And we'll start growing the dog, right? You always hear me talking about it. It's important that you keep growing the dog. Don't get in one spot and that's all you're doing. You want to keep growing the dog. All right, Duk-ie, we're done. Mark Ferrasci, ProTech Dog Training, and Duk-ie signing off, starting into our healing pattern on our left-hand side. Talk to you guys later.